equal to 1, the step function is called a unit step signal. If a equal to 1, it is called unit step signal.
Now comes the third one, the ramp signal.
So this ramp signal imitate the constant velocity characteristics of the actual input signal. So we can write as it imitate the constant velocity. Ramp signal imitate the constant velocity characteristics of the actual input signal. Constant velocity. So we can define ramp signal R of t equal to AT for all t greater than or equal to 0 and 0 otherwise, that is t less than 0 it will be 0. And graphical representation is like this, that is in y-axis r of t and in x-axis it is time, and it will be a straight line passing through the origin. So if a is equal to 1, then what will be the signal? It is called as unit ramp signal. So general signal is like this. We can plot like this. It depends on the time t. For we can plot like this: 1 at t equal to 1, t equal to 2, t equal to 3 in seconds, and r of t. So when t is equal to 1, r of t will be a, constant a. And when t is equal to 2, r of t is 2a. Like that it goes. So we can plot a straight line passing through the origin with slope equal to a. This is a ramp signal with slope equal to a. So what happens when it is, if a is equal to 1, the slope will be 1. So this is the ramp signal. So it imitates a constant velocity, and if a is equal to 1, it is called as unit ramp signal. And for general case, the graphical representation is like this, and for unit ramp signal, the graphical representation is as shown. Here a is equal to 1 and t equal to 1, then r of t is 1. Here if a is equal to, if t is equal to, at t is equal to 2 seconds, the r of t will be 2 into a, 2 into a is 2 into 1, that is 2. The same way it goes on, and the slope will be unity. Now the fourth signal is the parabolic signal. So the parabolic signal imitates a constant acceleration, and here it was, for ramp it was constant velocity. Here it is constant acceleration. So P of t will be parabolic signal. P of t is equal to at square by 2. For all t greater than 0 and 0 when t is less than 0. So how we can draw it graphically? So here the same way, if a is equal to 1, the parabolic signal is called unit parabolic signal. So how we are going to draw it? It is like this: t in x-axis and p of t in y-axis. Here at t equal to 0, t equal to 1, t equal to 2, t equal to 3. And when t is equal to 1, p of 1 will be a by 2. That is, a by 2 is 0.5a. And p of 2 will be what? P of 2 is equal to 2 square. 2 square into a by 2. So here it is a is equal to 1. So 0.5 into 1 is 0.5. This is half. So P of 2 will be P of 2 will be 4 into 1 by 2. That is 2a. 2. It goes on like this. And what will be P of 3? 3 square into 1 by 2. 9 by 2 is 4.5. So it is a parabola. So next is the relation between standard test signals. So let us take the basic three-step ramp and parabola. So we can express step signal as a is a for t greater than or equal to 0, else otherwise t less than 0. Now what about ramp? Your ramp is r of t is equal to a t for t greater than or equal to 0 and 0 otherwise. Now parabola, P of t is equal to a t square by 2 for every t greater than or equal to 0 and 0 when t less than 0. So when analyzing this, we can say when we integrate step function, we get the ramp function. And when we integrate the ramp function, so we get a parabola. That is, integral of r of t is p of t. The same way, if we differentiate a p of t, we are taking the opposite side, where if we are differentiating p of t, we get a ramp function. That is d by dt of p of t equal to r of The same way, when ramp function is differentiated, we get a step signal. So next topic is Laplace transform of test signals. So let us take the same three signals, step, ramp and parabolic. So we know the step signal is u of t is equal to constant for all the t greater than or equal to 0 and 0 when t is less than 0. So when we take the Laplace transform of u of t, that is Laplace transform of a, what we get, we know the Laplace transform of a constant is 1 by s. So this is a by s. So this was step. Now the ramp. Ramp, L of Laplace of ramp. Step. So what is Laplace of a ramp signal? Laplace of r of t equal to Laplace of at. That is a by s square. Now coming to the parabola. Laplace of p of t is equal to Laplace of at square by 2. That is a by s cube. So the next topic is order of a system. So what is meant by order of a system? Order of a system is nothing but the order of the differential equation governing any system. Order of differential equation governing any system. In control systems, how we represent a system? System is represented using a transfer function, and transfer function is nothing but it is expressed as a constant k into relation between two polynomials, that is p of s by q of s. Numerator is p of s and denominator is q of s. So we can say the order of a system is the number of poles of a transfer function. Number of poles in a transfer function is the order of a system. So how we can get the number of poles? It is obtained by analyzing the denominator of the transfer function, that is the maximum power of s. Maximum power of s in the denominator signifies the number of poles. So we can say the order of a system is the number of poles of a given transfer function That is, the order of a system is the maximum power of s in the denominator polynomial. So now let us see some previous year questions based on the topics we have learned so far. So the first one, Laplace transform of 1 is. So we know Laplace transform of 1 is 1 by s. So D 1 by s is the answer. So the next topic is response of first order system, that we shall see in the coming classes.